Bit of a harsh defeat today.
Um, first and foremost, I don't think we was as good or anywhere near as good as we needed to be. Obviously, it's always harsh when it's so late, but they probably looked the more threatening. If I'm totally honest, we lacked that cutting edge. We looked a little bit off it today. And I just said to lads, I don't think I've ever seen a Leiston Needham game so slow. No real tackles, no real confrontation until Seth, obviously late on with Jarvis, the centre half. It was it looked like an end of season game, but obviously we've both got so much to play for in terms of they're looking to obviously still a slight chance of winning the division, and we're still involved in the relegation. So it was a strange one. I tried to G the lads up at half time, and I think a little bit more front foot, a little bit more energy. That game was there for us to win, but for whatever reason, neither team looked that sharp or able to produce it until obviously late on when it was harsh. I'm not blaming referees at all, because, like I said to the lads there, we've only got ourselves to blame. We talk about referees too much, but it wasn't a foul. And then obviously he's letting them take it quick, and Mills is in acres of space, and we know what Mills is about. He's got a good left foot, and if he connects right like he has done there, he's got a chance of scoring, which he did.
We had a golden chance in that second half when Ingram shot just wide. Could that have changed the whole?
Yeah, goals change games, obviously. It was a big chance, but and you'd probably backing us to score that 9 times out of 10, but it's sort of just not caught it, slashed it a little bit, and obviously went wide, and then it obviously looks like the game was going to just peter out and go 0-0. But obviously Mills is a good finish, but the same question. Obviously the free kick that wasn't taken quickly. And then he's in acres of space. You can't give Millsy that space if he's in front of your goal and going to pull the trigger.
Do you see it like frustrating from the point of view that Marcus was like fairly untroubled today?
I think both keeper was. I think that was the crazy thing. It was a game. It was weird. You wouldn't have thought that both teams had so much on the line. It was a game where they had it, we had it. There wasn't any real quality in there. There wasn't any real open chances. Even the chance, I know Ingers is a good chance, but even Millsy scoring from there, it could go out. It wasn't a good chance, and there wasn't any chances in the game, which surprises me, because I know what quality we have, and obviously they've got quality in their team as well. So I mean, they're second in the league, so I expected certainly a lot more from us, and I expected more from them as well, if I'm brutally honest.
It's another one where kind of like chances like Inger's goal, like we've talked about briefly, it kind of sums up our season.
That is our season in a nutshell. I keep saying it, I'm getting bored. Obviously, at Albert Church we conceded in the 94th minute. That has been the story, and something needs to change, whether that's reshuffling the group, adding something to it, because this has happened too often where we could go on and win the game, we don't, and then we get sucker punched right at the end.
The hammer blows, unfortunately, 2 more added to the ongoing list of injuries as well.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal. Obviously, coming into this game, I think we've got 8 injuries now. Key first team players that obviously add to us. It means opportunities for others, but look, they're massive misses. Obviously, at the end now, I've got Noah Collard and Jacob Lay playing wing back. I've had to go 3 at the back. Yeah, it's not ideal. But it happens, and it's happened. So we have to try and see how people are, try and fill the team for Saturday, obviously, because we still need points. And obviously we've got a massive game in terms of playing Leiston in the semi-final.
Moving on to Saturday, we've got Basford at home, who are currently just above us in the table, so that's a big incentive to get 3 points.
Yeah, look, we shouldn't need incentives. It's a game of football, so it should be high energy every game, but like I said to the lads in there, we are still in this, so if they think we're safe, you got a shot coming, because I know Kings Langley's game got called off today, but if they pick up a win, then you're looking right over your shoulder. So we need to realise where we are and where we're at. Obviously I need to see how the growing list of injuries looks on Thursday and I'm going to field a team that hopefully will perform better than we have done today, with a little bit more energy and get us the 3 points that we need for safety.
I know it's a bit early to mention the semi-final with Saturday first, but does today's result add a bit more ammunition to that?
No, it's massive for us anyway. We obviously current holders won it twice on the spin, and we want to win it third. And obviously, it's been really frustrating the league campaign this year, like everybody knows. Winning the Premier Cup not helps that, but obviously gives us silverware again. So that is massive for us. It always was massive, whether we'd won today, lost today, or drawn today. That semi-final is massive because we want to get the final. We want to win it for the third consecutive year.
Going back to today's game briefly, does it make it that even extra bit of a sucker punch that it was an ex-player that scored their goal?
There's probably a good chance of it being an ex-player because obviously they started with the three up top, Millsy, Folksy and Joe Marsden. But we know all three of them have got that bit of quality to score a goal in them. Obviously two of them has gone off, which left Millsy, and when it dropped to him, my heart sunk because Millsy can do that. And yeah, it adds a little bit to it, but he's a Leiston player now, and he's doing the job for Leiston. He caught it well, and Marco had no chance.
Any update on the previously injured players?
Not really, no. Obviously Patch, we all know how serious that is. Jamie McGrath is still going to be struggling. Probably won't play again this season. Frimmy, potentially the same. Maybe have a chance, but I'm not sure. Hammer and Kieran will play again this season, but it's a matter of when. With the injury list we've got, I might need a couple of them strapping up and getting out for us on Saturday. We'll have to see where we're at on Thursday. I'm hoping Taylor's just a kick. It was obviously on the ankle that he broke early on in the season, so a little bit precautionary. So I'm hoping he's not so bad, but yeah, we'll have to see Thursday.
Cheers, Kev.